Hey everyone. Just wanted to talk to you all a little bit about something I'm a bit excited about. You all know that I love being a Black mom. I love being a mother, but specifically, I love being a Black mom. I love my son. I love raising him. Um, and I think about my journey to motherhood. I am someone who has had an abortion. I am someone who has experienced a miscarriage, and I am someone who's been able to deliver a healthy child. And I have a lot of thoughts about all those experiences. For those of us who believe in autonomy, the right to do what we want to do with our own bodies, those of us who may be a little bit frustrated with the government trying to tell us how we are supposed to live and the choices we're supposed to make. Right? We talk about doing things. We talk about making moves. We talk about how we're going to find solutions. And yes, we create spaces where we can vent, where we can share our stories so we can let people know what's going on, right? Um, but at some point, we have to do something. I'm encouraging you all to think about reproductive justice, think about the ways that Black women are leading this charge for equity, for power, right? It's reproductive justice is not just about, making sure that people have access to abortions, although that is a part of it. Reproductive justice is making sure that people have the safe, healthy conditions in which they can make the best decisions about their reproduction. And reproductive justice upholds the idea that we have the right to have children when we want to in safe environments and bring them forth and raise them safely and not have to worry about the intersections of race and gender and class oppression, right? It also says that we have the right to decide not to have children, especially if we don't feel that the environment is conducive to that or that we're not going to be able to be the parents that we want to be, right? That's such an important part of it. I think about Sister Angela Davis when she wrote about this idea of Black women specifically being denied the vocation of motherhood. And I think about all the messaging that we've been getting, right? So much about Black maternal death and babies dying, mothers dying, and experimenting on Black women's bodies and all of these things. And I know how daunting that can be for so many people. I think a lot about the people that are doing the important reproductive justice work out here. And so I've been kind of working with, this organization. You may have seen that I did the panel with them before, right? This group, In Our Voice. They've developed this agenda, the National Black Women's Reproductive Justice Agenda, and is launching soon. And I want you all to check it out. I want you to see and understand the intersectionality of reproductive justice. We have to consider, like I said, things like race, gender, class, orientation, sexual identity, the gender expansiveness, right? We have to think about politics and how they factor into how we experience our reproductive health and our choices, right? It's not just about the politics. Hopefully by now you all understand that we can't rely on politicians to come through and make these decisions for us. We have to actually reclaim our power, right? Um, I want you all to get involved. I want you to learn more. Um, Now is not the time for us to sit out. Now is not the time for us to do nothing. We have so much more work to do, and it really doesn't matter who's in office. We're the ones who are going to reclaim our power. We are the ones who are in charge of the future. If we say that Black people are in the future, then it is our job to make sure that we are, right? Because if we don't know our why, we're not getting this work done, right? Um, Check them out. I'm going to put the information, in the comments so that you can check out their site. You can follow them along. Black Women's Reproductive Justice, it'll be at RJ. They're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, they're all across the platforms. Um, so go and follow them and keep your eyes peeled for the agenda that is coming out. It's dropping June 26, 2025. Um, See what they have in store. This is about power. It's time to reclaim our power.